Is there a Stoic code that makes a man unflinching? Most men are ruled by their emotions. Pressure rattles them. Discomfort weakens them. Responsibility overwhelms them. But Stoicism was never meant to make men comfortable. It was meant to make them unflinching. What if there was a powerful daily practice that forges inner authority of a man, calm under pressure, steady in chaos, grounded in virtue, not impulse? Let's embark on your hero's journey, the journey of a gentleman of distinction, where real men grow, evolve, and unlock their true potential. This channel is dedicated to helping you develop unshakable confidence, strength of character, and a masculine frame that demands respect. If you're ready to level up, let's build the man you're meant to be.
Imagine a man standing firm, unflinching while the world around him spins into chaos. He is not untouched by the storm, but he is not broken by it either. He watches the winds of fortune, the waves of public opinion, the tempests of his own emotions with a steady gaze. He is not emotionless, but he is the master of his emotions. He is not without desire, but he is not a slave to his fleeting pleasures. This man possesses an inner citadel, a fortress of the mind no external event can breach. He is a rock, an anchor, a source of stability for himself and for those who depend on him. This is not fantasy, nor a relic of the past. This is Stoicism, an ancient philosophy forged in the Roman world, more relevant than ever. Most men fail here. Listen closely. In an age of constant distraction, instant gratification, and emotional volatility, the Virtues of Stoicism collection gives you a path and offers a timeless blueprint for meaning, purpose, and resilience. It teaches us not to avoid hardship, but to use it for growth. It gives a framework. You are defined not by what happens, but by how you respond. These principles are not academic theories to be debated. They are practical, actionable rules for living. And the same principles guided Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. They guided them through plagues, political turmoil, exile, and everyday human challenges. This journey is more than self-improvement. It is a fundamental transformation, from someone tossed by circumstance to someone who navigates life with intention and grace. In this 8th episode in the Pillars of Stoic Practice series, we will lay out 6 foundational rules every gentleman of distinction lives by. But there is a secret to making this stick. At the end, I will reveal one powerful daily practice, one habit to weave these 6 principles into everyday life. Stay with us. Build your own inner citadel, one stone at a time. So, what are these foundational rules? They are not complex laws or rigid doctrines. Think of them as pillars, each one supporting a different aspect of a well-built character, together creating a structure of immense strength. This is where boys tap out and men are forged. These are the 6 Stoic pillars that transform a man, a gentleman of distinction, a man of true substance and honor. The first pillar is virtue over vice. It is the choice to live for something greater than momentary gratification, giving your life direction and weight. The second is the concept of obstacles as fuel. See obstacles not as barriers, but as opportunities for growth and refinement. The third pillar is mental toughness, the ability to remain stable and calm in the face of strong emotions, becoming an anchor rather than a storm. Next, we build upon that foundation with the 4th pillar, austerity. This is the practice of intentionally choosing small, controlled hardships to build resilience, humility, and gratitude. The 5th pillar is the idea of ATARAXIA, the essential discipline of taking time for stillness and contemplation to gain clarity and understand your own values. Finally, the 6th and final pillar is onus of duty. This is the commitment to take full ownership of your actions and their consequences, building trust, credibility, and fostering personal growth. Together, these 6 pillars form a complete system for a life of virtue and excellence, guiding your actions, shaping your thoughts, and ultimately defining your character. This is not about becoming a perfect, unfeeling statue. It is about becoming a better, stronger, and more virtuous human being. The journey to becoming a man who is steadfast and fearless begins now with the first pillar. Let us begin. What does it mean to live with virtue? In our modern world, we are constantly bombarded with temptations and vices for immediate pleasure. A new notification on your phone, the allure of binge-watching another series, the easy comfort of junk food. But a life built on chasing these fleeting pleasures is a life without a destination. It is a ship without a rudder, tossed about by every passing wave of desire. Most men don't fail from lack of strength. They fail because they live for comfort instead of virtue. Stay with me, this is where discipline begins. A gentleman understands that true fulfillment comes not from what you can get, but from what you can give and what you can build. If you miss this, you miss the entire philosophy. The virtue of purpose is the internal compass of the soul. It is the North Star that guides your decisions, big and small. Why do you get out of bed in the morning? Why do you endure difficulty? Why do you choose the harder right over the easier wrong? Living for something greater than yourself is the defining characteristic that separates the boy from the man. A boy is driven by his appetites. A man, however, learns to subordinate his immediate desires to a higher calling. This could be his family, his craft, his community, or a set of principles he refuses to betray. The first step is to identify your core values. What principles are non-negotiable for you? Write down a list of at least 5 values that resonate deeply with you. With your core values identified, the next step is to write a personal mission statement. It's about your character and your contribution. Read this statement every single morning. Let it be the first thing that anchors your mind before the day's distractions begin. The second pillar of an unflinching man is the notion of obstacles as fuel. Fuel to level up. It is the art of seeing obstacles not as roadblocks that halt your progress, but as raw materials for growth. This single idea separates emotional men from grounded ones. It is the alchemist's secret, the ability to take the lead of misfortune and transmute it into the gold of wisdom, resilience, character. He understands a fundamental truth. Life is not meant to be smooth. Friction is what allows for traction. Resistance is what builds muscle. The obstacle is not in the way, it is the way. The loss of a job is no longer just a catastrophe, it is an opportunity to reevaluate your career path. This is the moment where most men quit, but Stoics do something different with pressure. Don't miss this. Perceiving your obstacles as a source of fuel converts every hardship as a great revealer of truth. In times of ease and comfort, it is easy to believe we are virtuous, strong, disciplined. It is only when the storms arrive that we discover what we are truly made of. Think of the great figures of history you admire. Their greatness was not a gift of circumstance. It was a product of their response to profound hardship. A second practice: keep a challenge log or journal. At the end of each day or week, write one significant challenge. Then write what it taught you or how it made you stronger. A third, seek deliberate challenges, controlled, not reckless. Volunteer to lead a project that intimidates you. Choose a fitness goal just beyond your reach. We now arrive at the third pillar, mental toughness. This is the art of maintaining stability and calm in the face of strong emotions. It is not about becoming a cold, unfeeling robot. The Stoic path is not one of suppression, but of skillful management. A gentleman must be an emotional anchor, not a storm. If your emotions control you, your life will follow. What comes next is how Stoics stay calm when others unravel. In moments of crisis, panic, or uncertainty, people look for someone whose judgment is not clouded by fear, whose presence brings calm rather than chaos. Stoics understood this long before modern psychology. The first technique is to simply name the emotion. Say to yourself, "This is anger." You are not the anger, you are the one observing it. The second technique is the breath. Interrupt this cascade by taking a slow, deep breath. It calms body and mind, letting reason come back online. Third, apply cognitive distance. Question your initial impressions. "He ignored me" could become, "He seemed distracted." This diffuses the emotional charge. Fourth, set clear rules for your response. For example, I will not send a text or email in the heat of the moment. Finally, the fifth technique, delay as a remedy. Seneca noted that the greatest remedy for anger is delay. If you cannot rationalize in the moment, simply commit to a set period of silence or waiting before taking any action. We have learned to embrace the hardships that life throws at us. Now, with the fourth pillar, we take a more proactive step. We choose our own. In our modern world, comfort is the default setting. We have become so accustomed to ease that even minor inconveniences can feel like major crises. This softness makes us fragile. The Stoics were masters in the practice of austerity. Seneca would periodically live on sparse rations. To ask himself a powerful question, is this the condition I so feared? Comfort weakens men slowly, so Stoics train discomfort on purpose. This is where resilience is built. By choosing to face a small, controlled hardship, like a cold shower, you're sending a powerful message to yourself. You're saying, I am in control, my comfort does not own me. Discomfort provides the contrast necessary for appreciation. It recalibrates your baseline for happiness, and by temporarily removing a comfort, you see it clearly upon its return. Pause here. This principle changes everything. This is the gratitude of contrast. A deep, visceral feeling of appreciation born from direct experience. Begin by choosing one manageable discomfort. Consistency is more important than intensity. The goal is to build a habit. After a few weeks, when it begins to feel less challenging, increase the difficulty progressively. This principle of progressive overload is the same one used to build physical muscle in the gym. You are forging a man who is grateful in ease and unbreakable in adversity. We live in an age of constant noise. From the moment we wake to the moment we sleep, we are bombarded with notifications, alerts, opinions, demands for our attention. The fifth pillar is the antidote to this modern malady, the practice of ATARAXIA. It is the discipline of intentionally carving out moments of stillness in a loud world. It is in this stillness that you can process your experiences, examine your actions, and reconnect with your core values. Reflection is the process of holding a mirror up to your own soul. It allows you to see your actions and motivations clearly, without the distortion of ego or external opinion. Noise keeps most men confused. Stillness reveals who you actually are. Listen closely. The first and most powerful is a morning review. Before you check your phone, take just 5 minutes of silence. The second ritual is the evening journal. This practice is not for self-criticism, but for honest self-assessment. It downloads the day's events from your mind. A third vital practice is the weekly walk of solitude. Let your mind wander. Observe the world around you. It is a reset button for your mind. This dialogue with the self is the source of his unflinching clarity. This is why calm men always win in the long run. We have reached the sixth and final pillar, onus of duty. This is the unwavering commitment to take full ownership of your actions and their consequences. Abandon the seductive comfort of excuses, blame, victimhood. A gentleman does not point fingers. He looks in the mirror. Pressure doesn't change a man, it exposes him. For example, it's not my fault versus I am responsible. It's not my fault says I am powerless to fix it. I am responsible reclaims agency. Responsibility lets you learn, grow, and act differently next time. Or, this happened to me versus I made a mistake. A man who readily admits when he is wrong, without defensiveness or blame shifting, becomes a beacon of reliability. When you make a mistake, follow these 4 simple but powerful steps. Admit, explain, fix, learn. This is the final separation point. Responsibility is where boys step back and men step forward. Focus on the 4th step and learn. This is where true personal growth occurs. The mistake becomes a lesson, data for your future self. This is the architecture of trust, assembled one honest admission at a time. If this resonates, don't look away. This is the work most men avoid. We have journeyed through the 6 pillars of the unflinching gentleman. Yet, knowledge alone is not enough. The final piece is not another principle, but a practice. This is the keystone that locks the entire arch of your character into place. It is a simple 5-minute ritual performed at the close of each day. It is the Stoic practice of the evening review with a gentlemanly focus. This is where resilience stops being theory. Question 1. Where did I act in service of my purpose today? This reinforces purpose and builds intention. Question 2. What hardship or discomfort did I face today, and how can I see it as a good thing? This builds resilience, layer by layer. Question 3. What did I learn in the silence? This solidifies self-awareness. For the next 30 days, adopt this single habit, the evening review. Try it, measure its impact. Return to your life, day after day, refined.
Thanks for watching the Gentleman of Distinction channel. Now, it's time to take what you've learned and put it into action. Remember, growth is a journey, and you're one step closer to mastering your masculine frame and unlocking your full potential. If you found value in today's video, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on the next step in your journey. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and as always, keep leveling up.